Hi, my name is Iris and I'm a certified MINUTE Pilates teacher. So today I prepared a full body workout. We added some ankle weights and we're going to add some hand weights just for some extra strength. If you don't feel like some extra strength today, then you can just leave the weights. But if you are ready, now come and join me on your mat. Before we are going to start, I want you to put on your ankle weights. If you don't want to use the ankle weights because you feel it's too much for you today, that's fine. Just leave them somewhere. If you feel like it, you can always put them on later in the class. We have 1 kilogram of ankle weights. If you want to have more, that's fine. It's up to you. And I have 1 kilogram dumbbells. If you want to use more, maybe 2. Also fine. Now just put them in the middle of your mat. And let's first just start on hands and knees. And we're gonna do some cat-cow stretches just to wake up the body. So breathing in, arching your back. Breathing out, look at your navel. Rounding the spine. Just a few here. Keep breathing, just catch your breath. Look at your navel, rounding the spine, arching and look in front. Just one more. And now I want you to come into neutral. Just get one of the weights in your hands. And now I want you to reach away your right arm and your left leg. You get them in, get them out, and place the weight down. Other side. So reach away, arm and leg, get them in and get them out. And alternating both sides. Just place it down. So reach away, left arm, right leg. And just switching both sides. Keep breathing here. And try to keep your spine into a neutral position. Keep breathing. We're going to do 4 more. Place it down, other side. Up. Nose towards your knee. Place it down. 3. 'Keep breathing. You got this. 2. Alternating sides. Up. Knee to your nose. Down. 2. Warming up that body here. Place it gently down. Last side. Keep breathing. You got this. Up. Knees towards your nose. And down. What I want you to do is to prepare yourself for a plank. So just get your toes into the mat on the right side, toes into the mat on the left side. Now I want you to take the weight and start tapping to your opposite foot. Come into your high plank. Of course, you're not really tapping, but you're reaching towards the opposite foot. Keep breathing. We're going to do 8. 7,
6, 5, keep going. Push into your downward facing dog. 4, 3, 2, last 1, other side, and now just lower your knees down into the mat. Great job. I think our bodies are warm now. Just join me and come lay down on your mat. Get your weights and put them down by each side because you will need them. Now just lower yourself down onto the mat. And I want you to elongate your legs. I want you to take both of the weights and your arms come down next to your ears. And I want you to really pull like somebody's pulling on those legs. And I want you to inhale here. Your arms go to the ceiling. And now with an exhale, you're going to roll up and then reach towards the ceiling. In front, you're going to sit behind your sit bones, and then we're lowering down the spine vertebrae by vertebrae on the floor. Breathing in here, arms towards the ceiling. Breath out, reach towards the ceiling in front of you, and now lower it down, vertebrae by vertebrae, until your arms come next to your ears. Inhale here, arms towards the ceiling, and with an exhale, try not to use any momentum. Just really use those abs to get you up. Sit behind your sit bones, have a little bit of a C curve, and then you're rolling down lower, middle, upper back. And your arms come next to your shoulders. Breathing in, arms go towards the ceiling. Breathing out, reach towards that ceiling. In front of you, sit behind your sit bones. And now roll back down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Place down that spine. You got this. You're on a roll. Now keep going with this flow. Keep using your breath. Lower it down, vertebrae by vertebrae, place it down. Breathing in, arms go towards the ceiling, and now with an exhale, use that breath to get you back up. Now lower down, vertebrae by vertebrae, place that spine down, shoulders, head comes last, and your arms meet by your ears. Again, breathing in, reach towards the ceiling, breathing out. Get yourself back up, hands are in front. And now lower it down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Think of a pearl necklace laying down that spine on the floor. We're going to do 3 more. So, reach towards the ceiling. Reach your arms up in front of you. You got this. Keep going. And then lower it down. Head comes to the floor. Arms next to you. Breathe in here. The second one. And now go up. Reach your hands towards the ceiling. In front, sit behind those sit bones. And now really try to place that spine down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Lower it down, last one. Breathing in, reach towards the ceiling. And now exhale. Come all the way up. Hands reach towards the ceiling. Sit in front. And now lower it down. We're gonna go for our Russian twist. what I want you to do is you're going to have your feet on the mat. So there are two variations. Either you will stay here with your feet on the mat. You have a little bit of a C curve. So you're going to roll back down a little bit. You're going to grab hold of both of your weights. And now we're going for little twists or Russian twist. If you feel good and strong enough, I want you to lift those legs off the floor into a tabletop position. Keep reaching, keep breathing. 8, 7, 6, you got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, almost there. Last one. Now place it down, place the weights next to you. Place the weights down, and I want you to come on both of your forearms. Your feet are hip width apart, so there's a little bit of space between those legs. Now I want you to get your right leg into tabletop and your left leg. Now we're going to tap the floor and we're alternating legs. Keep breathing here. You got this. Keep thinking of a 90-degree angle in that leg, so I don't want you to change the leg at all. You're just going to tap the floor. We're going for 8, 7, 6, 5, keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, last one. Tap the floor. Now get your legs down, and you're going to grab hold of the back of your legs and now help yourself back up. Come all the way down. Place your spine into the mat. Shoulders are down. I want you to grab hold of your weights or have the weights by your side. And now you're going to reach both of your legs towards the ceiling. Grab your weights and now lift up your head, neck, and shoulders. And we're going to pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down the legs, lower down your weights. Just get behind your knees and help yourself back up. We're gonna go into a plank, so have the weights move forward so you will grab them, so you're able to grab them, and just go into your hands and knees again. I want you to be into your high plank. You're going to get your toes of your right leg into the mat, get the toes of your left leg into the mat. Now I want you to scoop like you're getting ice cream with your right toes. Get the leg up and then lower it down, alternating side. Get the leg up, toes into the mat. Try to have your back of your head sort of float towards that ceiling. Have a little bit of a bend in those forearms. And try to keep your hips stable and in the same line. Keep breathing here. We're gonna do 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Both sides. You're almost done. Now get your knees into the mat, widen your knees, sink into your child's pose. Whew. We feel that. We feel the sweat, but this is why we're here, to make it work. Breathing in through your nose and breathing out. When you're ready, just come all the way back up. We're gonna go for our side bend. So have the weights in front of you. Come sit. Have your left leg over your right foot. And I want you to really widen those fingers and place it on the mat. When we go into a side bend, there's always an alternative option. Either you do it with your arm all the way extended, or you're going to do it on your forearm. Whatever feels better for you. Long. Grab one of your weights. So make sure you have enough space because we are coming up. Have the weight into your hand and now push yourself up. Reach towards the ceiling. And now I want you to twist, sort of thread the needle in between. So in between. Keep breathing. Reach towards the ceiling and thread the needle in between. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and then come all the way down. Whew. This is a tough one, especially with those weights. It will give you something extra, I tell you. So now let's get into the other side. So just move your weights towards the other side of your mat. And now I want your left leg again in front of your right. So either standing arm or you will go down on your forearm. So grab one of the weights, have enough space and come up. Breathing in, reach towards the ceiling and now thread the needle. Let's do 3 more. 2. Last one. And now come all the way down. Have your weights in front of you. Now come into your forearm. Have your knees and feet on top of each other. So I want you to really glue those legs on top of each other. Grab one of the weights and put it on your top leg. Now I don't want you to sink in, but push away from the mat and we're going for our clamshells. Just opening and closing, and while opening and closing, our feet stay glued together. Keep breathing. We're going to do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Now I want your weight to go in front, and now you're going to elongate your bottom leg and your left leg will come in front. And now we're going to reach. So you're going to reach with your hand for the opposite foot and you're going to pull. So you're going to come up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. It's just a small movement. 3, 2, 1. Now come back up and we're going straight into the other side. So just Move your weights towards the other sides and come into your forearm and have your 90-degree angle. Knees and feet are stacked upon each other. Now grab one of the weights and just put it on your top leg. Now we're opening and closing. While the feet stay glued together and your ribs are away from the mat. So really activate those ribs. Keep breathing here. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Just one more, one extra. Just put the weight in front and come sit back up. Now come meet me on your back. Just have the weights on both of your sides. And I want you to come all the way down. Have the feet go towards your butt. There's a little bit of space, hip distance apart, hip width apart. And I want you to grab hold of the weights. And now I want you to bridge up. And you're going to reach your arms towards the ceiling. We're going to stay into that bridge. And you're going to widen your arms. So have the weights drop down. Keep breathing here. So lower the arms towards the floor, but I want you to have a slight bend in your elbows. We're going for 8 more. And keep reaching away. Keep reaching that butt away. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Stay in that bridge. Get your hands together. Now I want you to lower your lower arms. So just a few more here. Let's do 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now just lower the arms, put your weights down, get your hands on the mat, and now just vertebrae by vertebrae, lower down your spine. So grab hold of your knees and just pull them in towards you and just wiggle a little bit from left to right. And now get yourself back up because we are not done yet. We still need to do a few more. So get the weights in front and come meet me on your forearm. So I want you to put your hands together and get your knees underneath your shoulder. And now I want you to reach away your right leg. You're going to tap the floor and we're going to lift. Your gaze is in between your hands. And think about your hips being aligned. So just the leg moving up and down. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let your leg stay up and now we're going to pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now lower down that leg, and now you're reaching away that left leg. Think about your hips being aligned, and now you're tapping the floor, coming back up. Keep breathing through your nose and out through your mouth. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift that leg and now pulse towards the ceiling. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now lower down that leg. And now just slowly come up, grab both of your weights. So now just come sit. Have the weights in your hands. I want you to reach forward like you have a tray of glasses in front of you and go down. Keep breathing. So reach away with your tray of glasses. Maybe some nice cocktails, maybe some water, whatever works for you. Let's do 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, keep breathing, 3, 2, 1. Stay up. Now I want you, don't go all the way down, but just hover, reach and hover, small reaches. 10, 9, don't sit, 8, 7, I know the burn, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up. Have your hands go down to the side, small circles. Make sure that your hands are not reaching over your shoulder. Breathing in and breathing out. Just breathe through this movement. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now go into reverse. We're not done yet, I know. Just small circles for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now lower it down. Whew. We feel the burn, we feel the fire. Just come sit and sit up. And now just I want you to hug that tree. Squeeze your shoulders in the back. Keep breathing here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Just shake out those arms, shake out those arms. Get your right arm in front of you and just push with your left. A little bit of a stretch. Other side, other arm. Just gently push, lower your shoulder. Just a small stretch here. Well done. You got this one down. Now just grab hold of your weights, take off your ankle weights. We'll just do a few more stretches, but you are done with this workout. Good, good job. Sometimes we just need to sweat a little bit. Now just come on your hands and on your knees and just come into your downward facing dog. Now I want you to bend your knees and alternate sides. Just walk it out. And then I want you to lift your right leg. Drop your leg in front of you for a pigeon pose. Sit all the way back up and now just lower back down. Drop over that leg and just breathe here. Maybe you want to wiggle a little bit from left to right just to feel that stretch. Now come back on your hands and knees. Go into your downward facing dog again. Just walk it out. Bending your knees. Sending your heels towards the mat. Now I want you to lift your left leg. Place it in front. Come sit into your pigeon pose. And now just glide and melt over that leg. Just wiggle a little bit from left to right. Come sit back up. Just come sit in the middle of your mat and place your feet against each other for your butterfly pose and just wiggle your knees down. You can also just push them slightly down. Whatever feels good for you. Reach your crown towards the ceiling and just try to melt over your feet. Breathing here. And come all the way back up. Well done, good job. Just come sit before you're heading off. Just place your palms over your knees, reach the crown of your head towards that ceiling, and close your eyes just for a minute. And I want you to breathe in through your nose and breathe out. Breathing in and breathing out. Now open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining. I really hope you enjoyed this Pilates strength class. Please let me know in the comments how you felt about this class, because it always is so good to get some feedback so I know what I need to make next time. If you have any questions, you can always DM me on Instagram or on TikTok. And otherwise, I would love to see you in one of the other classes. Thank you for joining.